YouTubers, welcome back to the channel. About 5 years ago I bought this lathe, Nova Galaxy DVR. Absolutely brilliant lathe, it really is. You see that it goes from 100 to 5,000 revs per minute, and it's all done off of this switch here. There's no belts, no pulleys, no messing about. We've got forward, we've got reverse, we've got 4 preset stations. I have a spindle lock up there. It's 44 inches long, so you can turn some really long pieces of wood in there. Also, from the centre there to there's 14 inches, so I can actually turn a 28-inch bowl on there. And as I say, absolutely brilliant piece of kit, really is. The only problem I ever had with it, as soon as I got it to about 1,000 revs per minute, it would start jumping about all over the place. Anything over that, and I'd start chasing it around the workshop. My brother came up about 2 weeks ago, never done woodturning before, wanted to have a go at it. He asked me why it was jumping around like it was. And the next thing I know, he's down on the ground with a pair of spanners in his hand, adjusting the feet. And he pointed it to me. I hadn't actually put it in level, and that was all the problem was. And since then I can wind this thing right up. Absolutely brilliant. So a really big thank you to my brother Stuart. He is a master builder, and you put a tool in his hand and he turns into some sort of magician. He really is brilliant. So big thank you to you, Stuart, for sorting that out for me. So, getting down to the projects I got this week, I got this piece of zebra wood. I bought it from Yandles down in Martop, down in Somerset. I'm lucky enough to live reasonably close to them. It is a bit of I think it's about a 2-hour drive for me to get down there. But I would say to anybody who lives anywhere close to it, go down and have a look. It's a fantastic shop. I'm not sponsored by them, I'm not affiliated by them or to them. They're just a really, really nice shop. Lovely staff in there, very helpful. And the wood in there, I've never seen such a range of wood anywhere else before. It's unbelievable, and it's really good prices as well. So if you can't get down there, what I'd say to you, check out their website, have a look at it. Really nice shop. So I'm going to do this week, as I say, I've got this piece of zebra wood, fantastic grain pattern running through the middle of it. I've got it set up in the lathe, and what I'm going to do is turn it into a bowl. But I'm going to put a really wide rim on top and quite a small bowl, because really this is all about showing off the wood rather than making a practical bowl. So sit tight and then join me in seeing how it's done. It's in a screw chuck at the moment. I brought the tailstock up just to added safety, and then what I'm going to do is flatten off the bottom and put a chucking point on there, and then turn the bowl somewhere into the middle. So sharpen my tools up, so let's get started. That's the size of my chuck. Just give them my skew chisel, give me a nice sharp edge on there. What we'll do now is just go in and true that up. So what I want to do now is just find the middle of that. That piece of wood was around 70mm, 35, just there. And now I'm going to start shaping the bowl. So that is going to be the rim of my bowl just there. Sorry, I didn't mean rim, I meant base. So this is just going to be my finishing cut. That's really good. I like that. Lovely finish on that. Right, I'm just going to sand that up and I'll get back to you when that's finished. Well, I've sanded that down to 320 and I've already got a fantastic finish on there. I've never turned a zipper wood before. It's absolutely beautiful to work with. So let's put some sand and sealer on there. It should make that grain come out even more. It certainly does. Look at that. Some beautiful wood. Right, let's get buff that up. Get a bit of wax on there. I'd say look at that fantastic shine on there, but it's shining like that already. Right, let's turn it around, do the same to the top. So what I'm going to do now is just shape that, which will mirror there. The bill will be somewhere around there, I reckon. Must be quite a hard wood because that's blunted that tool already. I'll clean up. I've got a bit of a tool mark in there. There's a bit of a tear out across that grain. I'll take another light cut across there. Turn the speed up. We'll turn it up to 1500 now. Thank you, Stuart. That's beautiful. Now to get to hollowing. I want to take some out from in there. I'm going to go in with my half-range scraper to do that. Some lovely shavings coming off. Well, that's not too bad at all. Right, I'll get it sanded up and I'll get back to you. Right, I've sanded that down to 320. Now we just apply the cellulose sand and sealer. As you can see, that really brings the grain out on that. That really is nice. Let's get and buff that up. Put some wax on. Clean your cloth and just buff that up. Well, there we go, YouTubers. One bowl. I have to say, that's a beautiful piece of wood. And I think the shape of that bowl really shows it off. I don't know that the bowl's of any practical use. But it's like I used to tell my wife when she used to say, that's very nice, but what do we do with it? And if it's got no practical use, it must be a piece of art. I think it can quite easily classify as a piece of art. That is beautiful. Not entirely sure if I like that shape. Put something in the comments, see whether you agree with me or not. But I think that is certainly the best way to show that wood off. So, thank you once again to Yandles. I did buy that, by the way. The Yandles didn't give it to me. It came out of my pocket. But thank you to Yandles for stocking it. And thank you to my brother once again for sorting that lathe out for me. I've been Steve Howe. I've had a great time down in my workshop. You look after yourself. And hopefully, I'll see you all again next week. Take care. Bye-bye.